Hello guys, this is FortDefender. Welcome back to yet another Pokemon video. Today we got a bit of a special video here. It's going to be a Battle Royale inspired by terminal montage, so a random Pokemon generator was necessary for this video. I can only do 6 at a time here, so we're going to do the first 6. I'm going to do up to 16 and we'll work from there. So those are our first 6 right there. Alright, and we're going to randomize again. There we go. We got our next 6 right there, and then now I've set it for 4. Those are our last 4. Alright guys, I put all the Pokemon here into a random generator, random selection, so we have our 16 all set up with random seeds. So guys, I hope you start picking your favorite to win it all now. I will not be picking an actual favorite because, you know, that would mean it might influence my decision in these battles. But guys, let's get started. Alright guys, we're going to be starting our first battle here, and it's going to be Doodle versus Gloom, and you know, Doodle is a flying type, Gloom is a grass type. I think there's a clear advantage here, so I think we're going to have to choose Doodle in this battle, and Gloom, you're going to be out. So let me submit this here. There we go, Doodle has moved on. Alright guys, we're moving on to Magikarp versus Squirtle here, and it's not even close. It's Squirtle. Magikarp, you're like the worst Pokemon. I'm pretty sure Pokemon Go calls it a pathetic excuse for a Pokemon. Meowth versus Dragonite. Again, I don't think this is even close at all. It's definitely gotta be Dragonite here, and yeah, by like 5. We'll do like 5 because it's not even close. Alright here, so now we got Golduck versus Poliwhirl, and I'm actually going to have to check to see who I think would win this. After very careful consideration, I've concluded that Golduck is far superior to Poliwhirl in pretty much every aspect, so Golduck will be our winner here. And that means the next match will be Metapod versus Hitmonlee. Metapod resists fighting, but is so useless, unfortunately. Hitmonlee is just a clear winner in this, so we're gonna move him on. And our next battle, Venonat versus Aerodactyl. Venonat is weak to rock and flying, which is what Aerodactyl's typing is. I don't see how Venonat has any chance in this battle whatsoever, so we'll give Aerodactyl like a 4 and just say yeah, it wins. And now we got Persian versus Vaporeon, and this one's, I'm gonna have to think about this one, so we'll come back. After very careful consideration, I've determined that Persian is just not going to be able to stand up against Vaporeon. It's got great speed, but Vaporeon's got bulk with its HP stat and a lot of other really good stats. So if this was normal Gen 1 with the speed, glitch, bug, whatever, maybe, but Vaporeon definitely going to take this one in my book here. And the next one, we got Charmander versus Nidoking. Charmander is weak to ground, which is Nidoking, and it's not a Charizard yet, it's just Charmander, so Nidoking would wipe the floor with Charmander, I'm sorry, he would. And that will move us on to round 2 here. So we got Dodio versus Squirtle, and I don't know on this one. This one's tough because I think they have about equal stats. Let me think. After looking at it more, I was right there, completely tied in stats, well, almost, by a very small margin here. And I don't know, looking at it, Squirrel, great defense, Doduo, pretty good speed. Yeah, after consideration, I think I'm going to have to go with Doduo as the winner here in this battle. Sorry, Squirtle, you're out here. Man, we're losing all the starters, but it's kind of to be expected. Now, we got Dragonite versus Golduck here, but I need to go confirm that Golduck does not learn Ice Beam, because if he does, that might be bad for Dragonite. Okay, looking it over, Golduck definitely does learn Ice Beam, which is 4 times effective against Dragonite. Dragonite's strong, but I don't think that's enough to one-tap Golduck, so I'm gonna have to give this battle to Golduck here. I think he wins it all. Alright guys, so our next matchup here is going to be Hitmonlee versus Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl does have the clear advantage with his typing of flying against the fighting Hitmonlee, but Hitmonlee is a very powerful attack stat with moves that are super effective against Aerodactyl that I know of. So yeah, it really comes down to the power behind each Pokemon. because I don't think Aerodactyl has very good stab moves, so I'm going to have to consider this one again. Okay, I know this might be unpopular. I mean, it probably is, but looking at it further, Wing Attack is Aerodactyl's strongest stab move, and I just don't think it has the job to get rid of Hitmonlee, and Hitmonlee is extremely powerful with all its super effective moves. It's got Rock Slide, it's got Stone Edge. I mean, Stone Edge, geez, I mean, that could probably take it out. So I'm going to have to go with Hitmonlee in this battle, and I know that's probably an unpopular opinion here. But next we got Vaporeon versus Nidoking. Vaporeon, it's got the water advantage here. Nidoking is strong, you know, ground and poison type, but Vaporeon's moves are mostly water, and those are stab. And it's not a bad Pokemon in any right, so I think it's probably going to be Vaporeon in this battle over Nidoking. And with that submission there, guys, we're already into the semi-final round of this tournament, which is going to be Doduo, which I don't even know how that happened, versus Golduck, versus Hitmonlee, versus Vaporeon. But very good matchups here. Honestly, I don't even know how Doduo made it this far. But bye-bye Doduo. You're bye-bye. All gone. So Golduck going to the finals there. And this one's going to be Hitmonlee versus Vaporeon. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to have to do a lot more research on this one before I can pick the winner of this battle. Alright, I ran this through so many simulations, many different moves, looked at all of the different moves on both sides, honestly, stats, everything. Yeah, like I ran through a ton of different moves that each has, and seeing how they would all play out. But one thing for sure told me that Hitmonlee would be the winner here. I know it's a little surprising to me as well. I hope Vaporeon wasn't a favorite, but Vaporeon is gone. So it's going to be Golduck versus Hitmonlee in the finals here. Alright, so now we have Golduck versus Hitmonlee. I know Golduck has Psychic type moves. Hitmonlee, really strong. I was comparing the stats, comparing the moves, and both are extremely strong, but it comes down to one thing, and that is the ability to get a KO on the first move, actually. And comparing it, I believe Golduck had about a 91%, but Hitmonlee had a 93% chance. And I know it's tough to rank it that close, but that's what I gotta work off of. So I think Hitmonlee wins this entire thing, which completely surprised me. And oh, what's it doing here? Okay, there is the bracket. Hitmonlee wins it all. So who knew? If you guys enjoyed this, I'd be willing to do more regions. This was Kanto. I could do more 16s, or I could just do the entire region of an area. I don't care. I don't want to take a lot of time, but I want to do something fun for you guys if you enjoy it. And yeah, that's right. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below letting me know you want to see more of this type of content. And as always, guys, I hope you appreciated the video, and I'll see you next time.